Two heads under one hat. What goes on here?
How are you, Stanley? Smiley?
Not being in my hair so frequently, I don't say hello to him. I didn't expect to find you here, Ned.
I just came in out of God's sunshine, that's all.
How'd you wake up this morning, Kitty?
I didn't wake up, I came to. 15 minutes under a cold shower before I could remember my name.
Did you hear about Joe Ackerman?
No, what?
Cancer.
Oh, poor Joe, poor Martha. I saw them only yesterday. I'll have to call there tonight.
It's a wonderful robe. Where'd you get in?
Oh, Dick Carroll's, I think.
Well, that's a pleasure to feel next to your skin, huh? Smiley, you find me a few of those.
Will do.
Charles, we request the pleasure of your company at the races this afternoon.
I don't think I can make it, Stanley.
I'm ready to bartend, union regulations permitting. Stanley?
I have a little sparkling water, please, Smiley. Don't be an old fossil, Charlie. You'd enjoy the afternoon and we'd appreciate your company.
I'd like to. I really would, Stanley, but the fact is some friends from out of town, friends of Marion.
You know how Charlie is, always giving of himself.
Marion, she's a wonderful girl. I hope for your reconciliation with her as if you both were my own family. Thank you very much. If we can express the divine will, and a happy marriage is certainly such an expression, then we are really beginning to live beyond our own selfish aims.
That's very sweet of you, Stanley.
Well, since we're here in friendly conclave, how about the contract? Come on now, it's growing whiskers.
Well, I'm having trouble with it.
Trouble? What sort of trouble? You tell me. I've got broad shoulders. Charlie, people can speak frankly to me. You're in a position which entitles you to make the highest demand, so please, you tell me your innermost thoughts.
I don't want to sign the contract.
Have you talked this over with Marion?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Well, you're still man and wife. Tree and bark, God's put that together. I can understand that. What does Marion want to see in the contract?
Oh, well, it isn't just Marion's. No, we talked it over. I don't want to sign again.
Stanley, Charlie feels...
No. You let him answer. Why?
Well, it's the whole thing, Stanley, the whole idea of signing for that length of time.
Stanley, people can always speak frankly with you, and that's exactly what Charlie wants to do.
Charlie, what do you propose to do instead?
Well, I want to leave Hollywood. I'll sign anything guaranteeing you I'll never make pictures again. I got nothing against you or Hoff Federated. It's just that I'm tired. I want to go away.
Oh, sure. I understand. Tell you what, you go on a layoff, 6 months, a year even.
No, I want to go for good.
Oh. Oh. I see. Charlie Castle, I easily recall to mind our first meeting many, many years ago. Do you remember what I said to you at that time?
Yes, some of the things.
Oh, please, you'll excuse me for speaking with my eyes closed, but it helps me see better. I see a raw youth filled with that special vitality of talent. And I says, if memory serves, Charlie Cass, you're going to be one of the biggest stars in this business, and as sure as there are little green apples, you're going to run into many, many problems. That's what I'm here for, I says. My advice is free, given with pleasure. I may not always be able to help, but probably more than not. And Charlie Castle, you came to see me more than once. True?
Yes, true.
Stanley, Charlie has always had great respect for your judgment. Adulation, even.
I'm skipping the years of coolness between us. You came to my office no more. The reason why I never will understand. But nevertheless, I was there for you and yours in the vexing problems that are so manifold in the heat and toil of the day. And then on a certain night in this very room, the law-spelled scandal, I was there for you then too. Charlie, I want to tell you a little story. Charles, I'd like to tell you a little story. It may concern you. For a number of years, the woman that was my wife, certain facts came home to me. That was the year of the merger, Nat. These facts came up as I said. My wife, drinking, certain scenes, certain hotel room in New York City, attempted suicides. I was out of my mind, but we brought her back that time. Smiley was good enough to enter my employ the year before. It all added up to one fact. Psychoanalysis. Psychoanalysis. $30,000 or $40,000 down the drain in 1 year, but not begrudged. I thought to amuse her. I bought her a pleasure boat, the Alberta, named after her too. Nothing helped. Nothing. Then one day in my office, Frank Lubner was there, pioneer in the industry, Smiley coy. I drank a light scotch and soda, and I began to cry. And I haven't cried like that since I was a boy, because I saw through a revelation of pain that my wife was determined in her innermost mind to destroy me and my career out of willful, malicious jealousy. You ask me why, I ask you why, but from that day on, I realized one essential fact of life. The woman must stay out of the husband's work when he earns her bread and butter. Charlie. Oh, Charlie. The wife of a man in your position should have the regard and should have the respect to help him advance his career. Don't you think? Charlie, you can have anything I own. The pain of this moment. Memories. To understand how you feel. Gentlemen, I apologize.
We understand, Stanley.
Hear me, Stanley. Charlie's main worry in the past, and it's a commendable thing in itself. He wants to make better pictures.
I meant what I said. I'm not bargaining with you, Stanley.
You're not in a bargaining position! But it's true, I can't force you to sign, can I?
That's just what you're trying to do!
Charlie, Stanley...
Shut up, that! Oh, Charles, I'm going to have to take this very much amiss. I offer you my hand, and you spit in my face.
No, Stanley, Charlie...
Stanley, I want you to let me go. We don't like each other.
I know that, you know it. I'll promise you anything you want if you'll just let me go.
Stanley, please listen to him. He's asking this from the bottom of his soul.
Shut up! Charles, I solemnly abjure realism. I need your physical presence on the land. I need your body, not your goodwill. Now, Charlie, I want you to sign this paper with one of the pens that ended the Second World War. This was used by a great American, General Douglas MacArthur. Charles, I can't tell you how many long months of constructive dreaming have gone in this moment, and I will let nobody or nothing stand in the way of that dream.
I'm asking you for the last time. Please let me go.
I can't force you to sign, can I?
Congratulations, Speedy. Copies, Charlie.
I'll keep the pen. It's my only proof that the war is over, or that it was ever fought.
Charles, we all love you. You're a great artist, so we must learn to expect these temperamental actions, huh? From now on, Charlie, your problems are my problems. Never hesitate.